There I am. Hi everybody. It's kind of bright in here. But anyway, it's been a while since I made a video. And I got quite a few things to cover with you. As you noticed, I got my hair done. I'm now a wannabe blonde. All my kids are blondes. Get to the numbers. I got it all right here in front of me. My first visit before my highest weight ever was 293 point something. My first visit to my I'm going to be stepping all over my tongue, I guess. First visit to my dietitian, 285.8, and that was in the 28th of April. Surgery date, October 11th, I was 267.0 pounds. Today, which is my 4-month Surgiversary, yay! I weigh 216.4. And I didn't calculate what that was, but it's like 70 pounds, give or take. I was hoping to be to Wonderland by now, but I've only been losing about 2.6 pounds a week on average. I had a 3.8 pound loss in week 11, but I weigh myself on Mondays because that's when my surgery was. And unfortunately, this week I haven't lost a thing because I weighed 216.4 on Monday. So a little disappointing, but as long as it didn't go up, I'm happy about it. Been watching your videos. Kind of keeping track of everybody and seeing how they're doing. I talk to a few people on Facebook every once in a while, like Shelly and Trista. I just became friends with Grandma Marcy. Haven't talked to her yet, but I will. I don't always have a lot to say. Let's see. Non-scale victories. I can cross my legs now, and even though I'm not really supposed to because my left hip is artificial, but it's 15 years old and I still do it and I haven't had a problem with it. It doesn't, hurt me or anything. But I used to have to like lift my leg with my hands and really didn't cross my legs because it wouldn't stay like that. I'd have to like sit like a man and hold my ankle, which isn't very ladylike. I can also sit Indian style, which heaven knows I haven't done in ages. I can now lift my arms up without a lot of pain. My shoulders don't hurt. I can also put them behind my head, which I couldn't do before. And I noticed the other day how bony my shoulders are. It's like, wow, there's bone there. You can't see my collarbone real well, but you can tell that my face is thinner. And thankfully, I don't have a big sagging double chin or anything, which I'm happy about. I am now wearing a size 18 jeans. And I think my biggest reason that I'm not in a smaller size because like at least a 16 or a little more comfortable 18. I've only got one pair of size 18, and so I don't know how other 18s fit me or other brands because they're all different. But I had 3 cesarean sections, and I was cut down the middle, obviously 3 times. And from being so big with child, because my first son Jeff was 10 pounds 1 ounce and 22 inches long. He was a big boy. He was also 3 weeks late, which made him even bigger. So I have a lot of extra, even at lower weights, I still have extra hanging skin. And now, of course, I have a lot more. I don't like this. And when my arm is down, you can see the little pooch right here by the elbow, and I don't like that. But one of these days, I'm trying to save up some money, which is taking me forever because money is one thing Gary and I do not have a lot of. Is to get that I forget what it's called, and forgive me, Sherry, but it's a machine that's supposed to help tighten things up, and it was originally, I think, for your face, but obviously they found it works on underarms and tummies and stuff like that. It's quite costly, but it's a lot less than plastic surgery, and I really don't want to go under the knife again for any reason. Um, like I said, I'm on my 4th month, so, and today is the 11th, so that's my 4-month Surgiversary, like I said earlier. And I have not noticed a lot of hair loss. I know some people have got around 3 months and they were losing their hair, but I've always been thin up in here for like 20 years. And I started taking biotin before my surgery. My glasses keep sliding down my nose. Um, and I stopped for a little while after surgery, and then I started back up. I only take 1 tablet every morning, but I can feel the hair growth. And as you can see, it's not, yep, it's not as thin as it was if you look at some of my other videos. And it's not just because I got a perm, that's covering, that helps, but I mean, I could see shiny skin underneath. You know how bald men's skin is shiny? Well, I used to be able to see shiny skin. I hated it. But anyway, I haven't really noticed I mean, I get, when I comb my hair after the shower, I have hair in my comb, and but nothing extra really falling all over the place. When I get up in the morning, I comb my hair and I have hair in it from breakage and stuff like that. But I haven't really noticed that I've had any more or any excessive hair loss, which that's a plus for me. I also now take, these are supposed to be the small calcium, and I take citrate because I take it without food. And I was having the damnedest time with pills. Before surgery, I could take one of these, I mean the bigger ones, the regular size ones. These are a little bit narrower. And half a multivitamin, and I had 2 other pills I was taking. I could put them all in my mouth and take a sip of water and swallow them all. After surgery, when I started swallowing my pills and taking everything cut in half, I was getting them stuck. And it was worrying me. It's like, what the heck is this about? I used to take a whole handful of pills and barely take anything to drink and swallow them down without any trouble. But I have these little tiny, tiny, they're about the size of that pin top, if you can see it, broken in half. And those are my citalopram, which are nasty tasting. No matter what I had to crush them and put them in, they were awful. But half of that, I take a half a pill every day, and they would get stuck, and it was awful because they tasted bad. And then I take a beta blocker too, which is about the same size, and cut that in half, and that would get stuck. In fact, I had one of those get stuck, I think it was last night. But I thought, you know what? I was breaking these babies in half, and they're such a mess when you break them. They crumble up and whatever, and it's like then I'd have, because they're lower in milligrams. I'm supposed to be taking 4 a day, but I take 3 because I drink a lot of milk. But I decided one night or one afternoon to try, excuse me, try swallowing them whole, and it was great. I'm now swallowing them whole and not having any problem with them. So that's a good thing for me. I was worried about that. And speaking of that, I probably should take one because I've got to take them in the afternoon so that when I take my other half of my multivitamin, they're not fighting for absorbency. Hang on a second. I got a couple products that I want to show you that I've been using lately. Kimba, and I can't remember her, yeah, you know her, oh heavens. Anyway, her name on YouTube. But she turned me on to Bare Naked, and as you can see, this one, where is it? Right? It's Heavenly Chocolate. And it has, for a quarter cup, it's 130 calories if you're watching the calories. There's 4 grams of total fat, 21 carbs, 2 fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. This tastes excellent. The last time I had some was for breakfast in some banana yogurt. Yum. And I also have another flavor. Walmart only carries 2 flavors, but I went to Pick and Save in our big town, Wausau. And, excuse me, that's what happens when you drink. They had like, I want to say 8 different flavors. And it's like, wow. So when I saw Heavenly Chocolate, and I'm a chocoholic anyway, I thought, cool. So it's chewy, and it gives you it's a nice flavor and everything. And then Kim also turned me on to soy nuts. And if you're looking for a little snack, crunchy, you might like these. And 3 tablespoons for a size, they say is 130 calories, 7 grams of fat, and 9 carbs, 5 fiber, 9 sugar, and 10 protein. And I mean, if I eat a handful of them, that's more than enough, and I probably don't even eat that much. I don't count them, I don't measure them out. I just eat a couple of them for the crunch and the salt, and for a little snack. And since I was little, when I was little, I should say, I loved peas. And my mom said I couldn't get enough of them. Well, when I got a little older, I couldn't stand them. I used to hide them under my plate when they were, when they were in something in my food for supper or something like that. I'd spit them. My mom would try to make me eat them, and I'd spit them in my napkin and then throw my napkin away, or being such a smart kid, putting them in my drawer where my mother could find them. But anyway, as an adult, I can't stand the texture of peas, but my grandson, who's going to be 5 on the 22nd, loves fresh peas. And I will be, my phone's ringing, it's my daughter. But anyway, I love fresh peas. He loves fresh peas, and he had me taste them, and I'll eat them that way. And I will eat split pea soup, but I will not eat peas in like a stew or a soup, or just out of the can. I can't stand them. But we found hot wasabi peas, and love them. They're sweet, and I don't know if you've ever seen one, but they're, just a little pea, and they got wasabi coating on them. And if you don't like hot stuff, you might not like these, but I like hot stuff, but not super hot. These are 55 pieces, 130 calories, 4 grams of fat, total fat, 18 carbs, 1 fiber, 4 sugars, and 4 protein. These make an excellent snack. And the other thing I have, the Special K protein water. I just bought this last week. This is strawberry kiwi, and it has 5 grams of protein in it with no fats and 5 fiber and 0 sugar and 30 calories. And you can make it in a 16 to 20 ounce